What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Young Philip, and I'm back with another video for y'all today. And before we get started with today's video, I would like for y'all to click the like button down below, give it a thumbs up, make sure y'all click the subscribe button, but make sure y'all click the bell so y'all can be notified. Don't miss any of my videos. Today's movie review will be the biopic movie for Ray Charles. So without further ado, let's begin. Before we get to where he's at today, let's talk about his early upbringing. Ray Charles was born in Florida during at the start of the 1930s. He learned how to play piano at an early age, but then he ends up dealing with a loss that will be somewhat traumatizing. His little brother George dies from drowning in their mother's little washing bin, this little bin that they wash clothes in and shit. And then he would end up losing his vision, but then end up going completely blind by the time he was about to be 7. Afterwards, he ended up having to go to a school where they taught for the blind, but we end up fast forwarding. Later on in life, he joins the country band. Then 2 years later, he ends up going to Seattle, performing inside of some little club. The club owner, who happens to be a female, decides to let him stay at her crib, where she would quickly hold on to his money and also exploit him and basically take advantage of him. But sooner or later, he found out about her shady dealings. He decides to leave the group and join a different group. And then he started making songs that would actually do numbers. And then when out in, I think probably Houston, he met a girl named Della, and who happens to be a preacher's daughter. They would sooner or later get married. And then that's when, during the marriage of him and Della, he would end up having multiple affairs. One of them was with someone, I forgot her name, I think someone with the last name Fisher, something like that. And then he decided to come up with a group called the Raylets, where the lead singer was Margie. And he ends up having an affair with her, making Shawty that he had the first affair with leave because she was feeling some type of way about it, and she loved Ray more than anything. But still, he ended up having heroin, which I forgot to mention. He also had heroin on. He became addicted to that shit, and then this end up, whenever he tells his wife, that he would be performing around Christmas time, he decided to give his kids some Christmas gifts real early, and everything is. This also caused like a bunch of strains on the relationship with his wife and his other mistress, Margie. And then let's see, he let her sing her own part in the song "Hit the Road, Jack." By the way, he had really good songs like "I Got a Woman," "Night and Day," and also one of my favorites, "Leave My Woman Alone." But my main favorite Ray Charles song is "Hit the Road, Jack." Margie leaves the group to pursue a solo career. He goes to Georgia to perform at some spot, but he refuses, and he was banned from Georgia. And then at one point, he meets a guy named Joe, And he already had recorded a song called Georgia on My Mind. And Jeff grows a little jealous of Joe. But then sooner or later, Ray ends up firing Jeff for stealing. And then he, like, on one of them times, he got arrested for being caught with, for being falsely accused of having heroin on him. And then another time, they checked the plane and they found heroin on him. And his wife, Della, then told him he gonna go to jail if he don't quit. He ends up going to rehabilitation, and his doctor is Dr. Hacker. And he was like, the only way we can do this and that is if we tell judge that you're good, and make sure you have a clean record. On one of them nights, it was one night he had a vision that he saw his mother, who passed when he was in his teenage years. She's proud that he succeeded, but at the same time, she chastised him for letting his addictions cripple him. She also created the little slang for scratch a liar, find a thief. Scratch a liar, find a thief. But and a host of other things. And then little brother George comes out and tells Ray that it wasn't his fault. And Ray made a promise that he'll never ever become an addict ever again. And then by the time 1979 hit, he can finally be allowed back into Georgia. And the movie ends with the song Georgia on My Mind. And by the way, R.I.P. Mr. Ray Charles. He is one of my favorite singers of all time. Favorite musicians of all time. I'd like to say thank y'all for tuning in to today's video. Make sure y'all go watch the Ray Charles movie if you haven't already. Get it on DVD. Make sure y'all click that subscribe button. Make sure y'all click the bell button so y'all can be notified and don't miss any of my videos. Don't forget to add me on my social media at YoungPhilip_00. That's my Instagram, Snapchat, my 361005, TikTok at YoungPhilip00. With that being said, I am out.